team just played in the Super Bowl, and the Cowboys don't know if they want their head coach.
Yeah. I mean, it is. The look on the face says it all from Swagoo. I do like it. I mean, look, yes, you've been saying it a long time, and a lot of people have been saying it. When it comes from Emmett, it really does, based upon not only his stature, but the relationship that he must have with ownership there, Jerry and
It felt like he was talking about Mike McCarthy to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how else he could mean.
Yeah, when he's saying talent being wasted, he's talking about the coach wasting the talent. And I think that Emmitt Smith is onto something, but the problem is it's not going to change anything because it's not the first time that a Cowboy great has said this. Like, I feel like I've heard Michael Irvin say similar things. I've heard Troy Aikman say similar things. Even heard Jerry Jones allude to the fact that he wasn't happy with it. But nothing's changed. So we'll see. This team, I think a lot like the Bengals, this team knows what they have to address in offseason. It's in a terrible place.
It's ironic because Emmitt Smith sounds like he thinks the Cowboys need a new coach. Jerry Jones sounds like he thinks the Cowboys need a new coach. Quick thought, Jeff, go.
Listen, the scary part about the Cowboys, their team might not be as good next year.
Right.
I'm just telling you, they got offensive line issues. They got receiver issues. I mean, everybody thinks they're just going to go in status quo. It doesn't work that way in the NFL. They should be nervous.
Danny Gregory's a free agent. DeMarcus Lawrence probably needs something done with his contract to be back. They have work to do. This might have been their best shot. I understand the frustration.
Yeah, and Amari Cooper is a part of that, right, as well. We see a lot of these guys that may wind up elsewhere. Okay, more as we go. By the way, I want to make sure you're aware that Thursday night we've got a big one. Don't miss the She Believes Cup, the U.S. women's national team taking on the Czech Republic. That's at 11 Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app, one tap. As we continue, coming up, let the finger pointing begin. What the actual heck?
And New Orleans wanted him badly. He's from New Orleans. He could have gone home. Obviously, they don't have Mike Thomas, and he could have stepped right into the number.
During Odell Beckham Jr.'s short stint in Cleveland, fans and media alike wondered if he was washed. Well, OBJ put those thoughts to bed as he was a major reason why the Rams won the Super Bowl. An article on Cleveland.com went on to explain why OBJ was never the issue for the Browns, even writing, quote, "That's not to lay all the blame at Baker Mayfield's feet, but he was part of the problem." Shannon, did Odell prove his struggles in Cleveland were all Baker's fault?
Yep. Well, I mean, look, there weren't, as the article says, Skip, it wasn't all Baker's fault. But it goes to show you that Odell Beckham wasn't washed up. And what happened is that for the 2.5 years it was debated, well, Odell, we can't get on the same page, we can't do this and we can't do that. It didn't work. But Odell was never the reason why it wouldn't work. I just think the thing is, Skip, is that Odell plays a dependent position. And for 2.5 years, it didn't work for Baker the way it worked in 3 months with Matthew Stafford. It just goes to show you, if you're a receiver, the better the quarterback, the better the receiver. Devontae Adams is an outstanding receiver. But this notion that he would be just as effective or just as impactful without Aaron Rodgers, I don't believe that to be true. Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver, but he had Joe Montana, and then Joe left, and then he had Steve Young. He had guys, I think, if not mistaken, Skip, they might have won 5 MVPs between the two of them, and we know the amount of Super Bowls that they won between the two of them. So with that being said, that's what Odell was up against. Skip Bayless had wanted to tell you over his, let's see, he got big 18, 19, 20, 21. Over his 4-year career, Skip Bayless want to base everything down on an 11-game stretch. 11 games. Now, Baker Mayfield has started 60 games in his career. He's 29-30 in his career. Even if you give him that 11-game stretch. So I included that great 11 games that Skip Bayless told you that Baker Mayfield was Tom Brady. He was Peyton Manning. I included that. He's 29-30. He's won 6 games. Oh, excuse me. He's won more than 6 games once in 4 seasons. Now, mind you, he has a top 3 running game, the best O-line in football, weapons out the yin-yang, a really good defense.
Weapons out the yin-yang.
So Jarvis Landry's never been to the Pro Bowl.
Huh.
You don't like Jarvis now. You don't like
Cooper Kupp?
Whoa, see now
Cooper Kupp?
Now everybody got to go Cooper.
Cooper Kupp?
Oh, is Baker Mayfield Justin Joe Burrow? Is he Justin Herbert?
Tell me what
is he Patrick Mahomes?
Tell me what
is he Josh Allen? No, it's not your turn just yet.
This nigga was funny. No, it's your turn just yet. Okay, I got you.
Lamar showed that he can still play. Baker Mayfield showed that he still isn't the guy. Now, no matter how much you want to make it, you got upset, and everybody got upset about Odell's dad and the video. Odell's dad didn't create the video. He retweeted it. All those plays was courtesy of Baker Mayfield. All I did was package it together. Don't get mad at the packaging. Get mad at what you brought this on yourself.
So it was Baker's fault, says Shannon Sharp. I think that's what you just concluded. You tried to back into it, and then all of a sudden you leaped aboard it, and then you're saying, well, I didn't really say that. What did you say?
What I'm saying is that you and others got upset that Odell's dad retweeted this 11, 12-minute compilation of the bad plays that Baker had with Odell. All I'm saying is, don't get mad at the packaging, who sent it out. What happened inside the packaging, the plays, the quarterback.
All right.
Your guy did that.
Okay, now it is my turn officially, so the ball has been handed to me, and I'm about to run with it. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would submit to you Exhibit A that as a rookie in this league, Baker Mayfield...
That nigga always talking about when Baker Mayfield was a fucking rookie.
The NFL
That
is on
nigga
EA
suck
Sports,
now,
and
Skip.
we're at
God
Raymond
damn.
James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied
Baker
crowd
had a
here
good
in
year
the
since he was a
Sunshine
fucking
State.
rookie. Skip
And we're in the
still
big
talking about
ship, and
He
fittingly,
was a rookie.
everyone
He
here
did-
ready to do
he
battle
did this,
as
he
Tampa
did
Bay
that.
gets ready to
Motherfucker.
match up with the
He
Buffalo
ain't done shit
Bills.
since he was a fucking rookie.
Here's the punter,
Sorry.
Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa.
Nigga put digs back there.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at
Go
the
get him, Guru.
25.
See what we got going today. Got fucking. Nah, man, I ain't that good, man. You probably kicked my ass. Yeah, you probably kicked my ass, man. You probably cold.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain there for the Bills. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. On the move to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and 10, Allen going up
Yeah.
top.
Oh,
And
come
it's
on,
caught
man.
inside the 10. Touchdown. Dawson Knox, 38
I got Knox
yards.
up there,
And the
like,
Bills are on the board
come
first
on,
here
bro.
on the road in Tampa.
Come on now.
For
Look
good
at
reason,
this.
quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based
I'll
on
take
coverage,
that.
he knew that he wanted his tight
Yeah,
end to
I'll
have the
take that.
football,
I'll take
and for
that
good
shit.
reason.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Good to look.
After the touchdown,
33
Bass to
seconds
kick
go.
it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Oh, my God.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they...
Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
They're funny as hell.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Bucs will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
This is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Brady. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 35 yards. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Ryan Succop for the point after.
2 turnovers and a fucking ass touchdown. God damn. Get in there.
And that one makes it 14-7.
We got ball first, me and him. I think. I don't know. Did I get ball first? Maybe. Okay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
He's still in the first quarter, goddamn. We doing all the goddamn scoring.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Allen now on first down. Being chased out left. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 6 yards left on second down. On play action, Allen. Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Come on.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Now Allen again, eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Go get him!
Josh Allen taking it in from 7 yards away.
Damn.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Fuck you dropping back,
the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Here's Brady. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And some room to maneuver.
Get it out.
He takes it down deep.
Oh, come on, man.
Territory. A big play there on the catch.
How they gonna hold me like
the
that?
Offense has to love that because that was just a dump down.
Damn, why they gonna hold me like that?
Nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
I'm supposed to say this to like later on in the motherfucking game.
They hand this one to Gronk, and he'll take it into the end zone.
That nigga 6'7", 260. You can't do nothing about that. He's 6'7", 260.
Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Come on.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Give me 1 second, bro. I ain't trying to hold you nothing like that. Nigga, man, you and the goddamn 50 balls, man. This nigga throw the ball up to Dawson Knox coming down with that motherfucker like he goddamn he motherfucking a reincarnation of goddamn Travis Kelce or something. Nigga, you ain't no fucking Travis Kelce. You ain't Kerry Kittle. I mean George Kittle. You ain't fucking nigga from the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? You Dawson Knox. Stay in your role, nigga. I know, man. He a white boy too, so shit. They're gonna have the white boy. They're gonna have the white boy shit souped up. We'll get it. Seconds. Oh, man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain there for the Bills.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Sanders. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Allen to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To the air, Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
I got an interception. They get it. I'm back in it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A big play there on the catch and run. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
My shit up. Yes, sir. What you want, a field goal? Think you can get a field goal? You said you want how many
Second and 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Call them play.
So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25.
Don't throw me a pick now. Is she running ball? Shit, about you running ball.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first. And now a fumble. The ball's out. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Don't show your hand now. You show your hand, you get fucked up.
To throw again on second down, Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
He got something for that.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
44, Mike, 44. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies out.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let me set it up. There we go. Thank you.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
6 man. Check curls. 44, Mike, 44. I got him.
Are you saying the Rams offensive line is better than Cleveland's offensive line?
Shadow.
Is it better?
44 for Mike. 44 for Mike.
Now Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
He was blessed. He was exalted. He became the savior for the run. I've said this from the start.
44's Mike. 44's Mike. Check. You ain't going nowhere.
He's never cut out to be a #1 receiver. He does not have those kinds of intangibles. What was he in New York? He is a beautiful.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. A quick pass here to Godwin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
44's Mike. Check. Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he hauls
Don't
it
do him
in
like
for
that,
a
Scotty.
Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Allen off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Got him scared, man. He got that slide and shit.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And now they'll throw with Allen. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Yeah, man.
Here's 2nd and 10.
AD. That little stop right here.
Here's Zach Moss, who played high school football downstate near Miami.
Oh, Zach Moss.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm just playing a little Madden.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
How the fuck did he get
I
on?
like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, Allen steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Think about what you ain't hit him with yet. Hit him with that.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
What the fuck is y'all niggas out there doing? How this nigga run right past you, motherfucker?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Flushed out right.
Give me that. Take that.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Take that.
Mike Edwards
take
picks
that.
It off. And the Bucsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
No, how
well,
we get down,
what he was
man.
trying to do.
Panic.
He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
Oh,
but instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off of Baker. Just put that aside
take my shit and you try to use
just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Fournette once more on second down.
Come on, Fournette.
He tackles shy of the 35.
God,
the power
damn,
move there
we gotta
couldn't
spread
buy
him out.
much space.
We gotta treat him like my bitch at nighttime and spread them cheeks.
All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Throwing now is Brady. He completes it to Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean
Tommy
on your
B.
stars. Get the ball to him in open space.
I got Tommy B out here, man.
Back to throw, Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. That catch good for only a couple. On second down, here's Fournette.
Run to that nigga face.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I'm just adding butter to the toast.
And chew up a little more time off the clock.
I'm just adding butter to the toast.
Edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down.
I guess you don't know.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Get away. Don't even worry about it.
He's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Don't even worry about it.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fournette running out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Succop's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I don't. You got to show me what your offense can do.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a
You
sack.
must
Trying to
don't
get
know my
away,
defense.
not. And
That's
now
what
here
I'm
comes their
saying.
final timeout.
And that's game time, man. We don't fuck around. Good shit, bro. Yeah, man. You scored 21 points, then you ain't score shit. Oh, well, you scored 7. Oh, yeah. You had 21. What I had like 0?
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing is Allen.
That nigga had 50. I had nothing. Give me those.
My goodness, another interception.
Give me those.
Pierre Desir. Well, you knew you had to take some chances
Yes,
here with the clock winding
sir.
down, needing a touchdown to win it. And
I quit. Oh, shit. That's just a dog in me, man. That's just a dog in me, bro. Nigga had me down 50 points. Nigga had me down 21-7. He thought he was gonna beat me. Nigga thought he was gonna beat me, y'all. He ain't gonna beat Mike. I come with that goddamn game, nigga. Nigga gonna have to respect me. But when they see Mike on them sticks, just know you gotta respect him. When they see Mike on them fucking sticks, my nigga, and I come through on that motherfucker when I come through, man, I'm one of the best Madden players out here, man. I'm just a regular nigga, man, doing regular shit, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that Madden shit, bro, I just feel it in me, you know what I'm saying? I just I just played with the with the Buccaneers. I forgot who else I set up. I set up another team. 49ers. So I'll be playing with the 49ers next up. Play with the 49ers one game, then I'm gonna take a shower. Then I'm gonna get ready to do some boxing, man. See what's out there in the world. And see what's popping. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta see what's popping out here in these streets. You always gotta see what's out here popping in these streets. All right, y'all. Let's get this last game going.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Add Downy to your wash for all the freshness and softness of home, even when you're not at home. Feel the difference with Downy.
Wait, 36. I don't even know why this team
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive.
He's the best defensive player in the game. You see Von Miller eat. Okay. And then you see Leonard Floyd.
Okay, now you're going.
He's a top.
Now you're getting there. By the way, against New England in his previous Super Bowl, he had 0 sacks.
That'll set them back 5.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. He didn't sack the quarterback. Every game Bruce played, every game Dion played, he didn't intercept the ball. Every game Ray Lewis played.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Down to the 25. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Uh-oh. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
He finally took care of business. He actually showed up, and he played hard. And I don't always see him play hard. He doesn't have the hottest running motor that I've seen for a defensive lineman. I got to tell you, there are too many games when I told you, like 5 Dallas games, 1 sack.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 22. 44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. To try again after the sack. Lance. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
If you look at any great deep, look at the steel curtain. Okay. Joe Green had LC. He had Ernie Hall. He had Lambert. He had Ham. He had Andy Russell.
Okay, but I never made the case that Mean Joe was the greatest defensive player ever.
But before LG, a lot of people was making that case. If LG came along and changed the game, because you remember now, they didn't the stack didn't become an official stat until 1982. Yeah. Prior to that, they kept no record of the stat.
Okay. Just for balance on this, Cincinnati's Logan Wilson, we're about to talk about him in a second. Their linebacker was all over the field, not rushing the passer, just making tackles everywhere. So he had 8 solo tackles plus an assist. So he led in tackles by far over everybody else. Yeah. Just to keep this in perspective. And I told you this yesterday. In what's called pass block win rate by the Bengals, they were 14% on winning their block. Right. That was the worst total for the whole season.
Damn.
Regular and postseason. Right. No team had a worse pass block win rate than they did, 14%. Well, what do you expect Aaron Donald to do? Yeah. What do you expect? He just went to work. Right. He did what you said he was going to do. Yeah. And so I can't rave about it because the degree of difficulty was like a 0.
What's good? What did I tell you? The mark of any great unit, offense, defense, special team, can you get done what you need to get done when you absolutely got to have it? Joe Burrow, we have seen Joe Burrow so many times. We saw it against Tennessee. We saw it against Kansas City.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw, Watson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They'll try the air now with Watson. That's complete to Auclair, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Watson's throw taken in there by Cooks. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now Watson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Von Miller showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the gun, here's Watson. Touchdown, Texans. Anthony Auclair from 10 yards out. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. On the return is Brandon Powell. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The outburst, the outrage has to do with when they made the call, Skip. For 58 minutes, Skip, let us play.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So what role did that play? You want to look at one play, and I get it. Skip, here's the thing. The defender knows, Skip, we're in a very confined area.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Stafford going to give this to Akers, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
I first guessed this. You can look at my timeline on Twitter. I immediately said that's outrageous.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Let's go get it, baby.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Stafford.
Come on, man.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when
you're
trailing
man?
and find yourself this deep in enemy territory,
23, what
the
you
kicker's
doing?
not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He's got it.
Again, 23.
Touchdown
Again,
Rams.
bro. That's you.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams
You
are
had
an
him.
extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
Motherfucking Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Ramsey, Floyd.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. 51 to Mike, boys. 51. Hey, let's get them home. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Watson. Dorsett's got it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 3rd and 2, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to get the football.
But to me, the 2 goal line plays